Hey, Coach. Maybe just starting kind of with your overall thoughts. Getting a huge win today. You guys are still playing here in late March.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. There's so many teams not playing right now, and I think as this season and this tournament goes on, you have that, little fog hanging over you for not making the tournament, and then getting a win kind of starts making you feel better about yourself or just feeling more hopeful. And now this win really, I think, has our team excited. Just getting to play more, getting young players a lot of minutes, older players getting their chance to get kind of in the record book for career wins for our program. I mean, I'm so proud of that, to get to 20 wins. And just the excitement that, we get another opportunity to play again on Thursday and do something special. And this has been a great experience so far in this tournament.
I know after last game you were saying you were liking the defense, but maybe offense, hoping for a little more. Today you guys scored 30 in the fourth quarter. Seems like offenses really came along for you guys today. I
think it's interesting that the team that was out there too scored 30. It wasn't necessarily just our starters. It was I thought our LA and AT were really good as leading us as ball handlers. I thought Clara was phenomenal on the defensive end, but loved Kira's minutes. B is always just so solid, but then got Alex and Jess in there, and I thought they were really good for us. But just getting that punch off the bench, 27 points from our bench is just, I can't think of a bigger stat for our game, and honestly, in so many ways, it's a great sign for our future, because some of those are really young players for us. So we needed, I don't know about 30 points. We're always shooting for 20, and we fell short on all of them except that fourth quarter, but it was good to beat them in every quarter, and I think we were really competitive tonight and locked in.
And how nice to see, everybody scored today. How nice to see that as well.
Yeah, I'm just happy for that. I think it's hard for freshmen sometimes when their minutes are, sometimes they play, sometimes they don't, sometimes they only get a few minutes and few opportunities. And again, this is why this tournament is so key for those players, getting more practice time, getting more reps in practice, and obviously getting to compete at a high level. So anytime you can get your whole team scoring, it's probably bodes well for your team.
We saw Beyonce really step up in the first half in terms of scoring, but just contribute throughout the game. How important is it to get her involved?
Yeah, I just think, B, you just know what you're going to get from her. Her effort on the defensive end. I can't think of very many 4 players that we've played all year that have dominated our 4 player, and they really have a 3-point shooting 4 player. She was having to catch. We were switching a lot, so she was having to guard a guard, going hard to the rim. She's just so good defensively and makes things hard for the other team. When we get her scoring some baskets, I think that just, again, that's icing on the cake, because she does so many other things well. Her rebounding is key for us, but her scout defense is pretty much, elite.
What kind of work has Kira put in this year to get to this point?
Yeah, I told Kira at start of this semester, that she had some workout times during a break during her day on Tuesday, Thursdays. And I said if she skips one of those, then she has to go to study hall. But I think you just start finding kids that want to be in the gym and want to fix their game. And it's not anything that needs to be fixed. Like, she's not flawed in any way with her shooting. She's got a great stroke. She just needs reps and needs to take the game real serious. And giving that extra time in the gym and taking every practice serious. She still gets in trouble so much, and I know she probably said so. And she gets picked on, but a little bit in her mind. But I think, that's a good thing when your coach is picking on you, because they see what you're capable of. And this is an example. Her confidence, she never really loses her confidence. She just keeps finding shots for herself. But you can see she can put up points fast, and she's athletic. Really just a player that we think has so much potential and can really lead us in the future.
What are your thoughts on the WBIT overall, and what does it do for your team to spend more time and practices together?
Well, again, I just think, it takes a minute to get over not making the NCAA tournament when we were that close. And none of these guys have ever experienced postseason, but most of our team has been in the NCAA tournament. So their experience is only one thing. But making postseason is a benefit for your program. I don't care what tournament you're in. And the WBIT is now the equivalent of what the men are doing right now. I mean, to think about being in a Final Four where they bring you in, I mean, the WNIT never did that. Like, this is a more legitimate, on par with what the men have been doing for years and years. And, you know, it's past time to have done it, but the NCAA has stepped up and really made this investment in our sport. And again, 32 teams that are the best teams that didn't make the tournament. So I can't think of a better situation for our team to be able to play any game we can possibly play and extend our season as long as we can.
Coach Carr was saying that getting on a plane, doing a quick scout, quick turnaround, part and parcel of postseason play. But from your perspective, being this number one seed, having these games at home, is this a significant advantage or not?
Well, I do think it's an advantage for sure. I don't think travel is ever. I mean, sometimes I think we traveled well, and we have a lot of focus. You have a lot of control over your kids, but you know, there's the comfort of being at home and in your own bed and knowing your routine really well, and you know, getting to pick and choose your off days and manage that schedule really well. And again, just it's we get to be in this situation because of our record, because of our body of work and what we did, and we need to take advantage of it. So, you know, now it's our turn to get rested and try to get a great scout together to beat a really good Toledo team.
Can you attribute that fourth quarter run to getting a good night's sleep?
Well, I want to contribute that to. I just think we just aren't quite, you know, we show glimpses of brilliance, you know, and I think offense is like that. You know, I love the fact that we've held two teams in the 40s in this tournament. I mean, that gives us a chance no matter who we're playing. So I love that. That's been a more of our mantra than anything, is rebound better, defend better, give yourself a chance no matter what happens with the ball. But all of us know when the ball goes in, it makes you feel a lot better about yourself. And, you know, had some different players step up and make baskets. And I mean, there are times that we've had no bench points. So to see that kind of number is a good thing for our program, and not just short term but long term. So yeah, we'll take it whatever we can get. We'll be in our own bed and hopefully can get more 30-point quarters.
And you have Toledo next?
Toledo.
You know anything about them or not?
Well, Tricia Cullop just does an amazing job with that program, and Brian Blair's the AD, so he was here, right? Oh, we all know that. He was here as an assistant AD, and he's the head AD there now. So always, you know programs, you know coaches. Tricia Cullop everybody has the most respect for her. Her teams are disciplined and intense and so well coached. They sell out a lot. They have huge crowds at home. They won't be afraid of any kind of situation they walk into. So we're going to have to play our best basketball to have a chance to beat them. And they're just probably another team that should have won and should be in the NCAA, but they lost in their tournament, got upset, and fell into this tournament because of their one-bid league. So, again, a team that wins 28, 27 almost every year. So they have a rich tradition of winning. Hey, thanks to everybody that came out. Come out Thursday. Go Cougs.